Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Adam with me. We've just beat Newcastle 2-1 here at St James's Park. Adam, some people describe this as a smash and grab, which is ridiculous. Some people describe it as last-minute winners and a deserved win and things like that. How do you describe that performance from Arsenal?
I describe it as revenge is a dish best served cold. And I mean that to the referee, who was absolutely abysmal today. Yeah. Absolutely abysmal refereeing. I mean, honestly, it was almost laughable. But as much as he wanted Newcastle to win this game, we showed that desire and that, never say die attitude to actually go and win it, despite the fact that pretty much everything went against us today, Cecil, honestly.
Well, that's interesting because, yeah, you're right. I mean, the initial, I think, hatred from refs to Arsenal was at the game at Newcastle and the ball from Joe Willock was over the line, the push and the back as well to Gabriel and all these things. So a revenge is a dish best served cold. It's probably a fitting title, if I'm honest, because the referees tried everything in their hands to try and stop us. Even though I think Newcastle and Vile fans were like, chill out, like it was also bad on their side as well, because there was a handball in there. Gabriel was getting physical with Armada, but Arsenal, in the full depiction of the game, deserved that win. Would you say, just from the chances and what you saw today?
Absolutely. I thought we were very positive today.
Yeah.
I thought first half we were brilliant. In terms of that first half, I don't see it. I think it might have been Matty that said he thought Newcastle was the better side in the first half, or someone may have said that. Yeah. I didn't see it that way. I saw it that we were the better side in both halves of football. We created a lot of chances. Eze was fantastic in the 10. He was absolutely unreal. Like, he was literally threading balls everywhere. Really good ball over the top for that penalty, which we should have had. Yeah. Absolutely unbelievable from Eze today. He was absolutely unreal. And actually, the handbrake was off. Finally, the handbrake was off. Arteta said, right, we are going to go out, we're going to win this game, we're going to be hungry. And for all that endeavour and hard work, I'm sure in the changing room at half-time he said, boys, the best thing we can do now after all of that going against us is to keep going, keep plugging away and win it. And set piece again.
Ole, ole.
There we go.
Ole, ole.
Absolutely unreal.
Is he learning then, Arteta? I don't want to come across as being disrespectful, because obviously he's the Arsenal manager, he's done his qualifications and whatnot, he manages the club we love, but does it feel like week by week he's changing little things that, it seems like, listen, I'm not going to say if all fans are correct, but it seems like we do see things and we want these things to happen. Like, he joked about the handbrake in one of the press conferences, but we definitely came here today and it was different to what we've seen of the past from Arsenal.
Yeah, it was like, we didn't respect them too much. With Man City, I felt we respected them too much the other day. We didn't really go for it, but today we really went for it from start to finish, and I think Arteta's a brilliant manager. I really do. I don't understand why he's getting so much criticism. I mean, do Arsenal fans want to be where Manchester United are, for example? Once they got rid of Ferguson, manager after manager after manager, and I think it's fair enough, we're Arsenal fans, but we've got to say Man United are a big club. Yeah. They are historically a very big club, although you wouldn't think it watching them play at the moment. But, do we want to be where they are? Do we want to be, another manager? Give Arteta the faith he needs, because you know what? He made good substitutions today. He made good substitutions against Man City. And yeah, he's going to need to tinker. He's going to need to sort of play with things. He's going to have to find a squad that he really, trusts in terms of that starting 11, who's coming off the bench, who's starting. I thought his substitutions today were impeccable. Marino was absolutely brilliant when he came on, showing that Spanish national side form. I don't really think today you can fault Arteta. And to be honest with you, even if it had ended 1-1 or 1-0, I really think that would be more down to the refereeing, which, I've said it before. I mean, I don't want to labour too much on the point, but I feel like just the referee, there needs to be some way of actually marking the refs every week, giving them a mark out of 10, making them accountable. Because I'm with you, Cecil. How can anyone say that wasn't a penalty? I mean, he might have got like a centimetre of the ball, but he still cleaned the player out. Yeah. That's a penalty because he's disrupted his intention to go for the ball. He stopped him as he's moving, and he can't move towards the ball once it's gone past him. So I don't understand why our fans are so harsh on Arteta. He's brought everyone together. We were very good last season. In terms of the Champions League, we were very unlucky over 2 legs, I felt. And I feel like he is showing signs of developing into a fantastic manager. I do think he'll win a trophy. Let's start with the nearest one. Let's start with the one we can win the soonest. But who's to say we can't win the league? You know, Palace and Nketiah did us a favour yesterday, and we've taken full advantage.